Hey guys, welcome back to Build Prado. Today we're doing a spark plug change on my car. Now this will just be a quick video, but yeah, we're going to change all the spark plugs and we're going to show you how to do it. I've got these Bosch ones from Super Cheap Auto. They were maybe like $30, and these are what they look like, and they've got the twin element on the back, which I'm told is for the, in my car at least, for the petrol LPG system. So that's why I've got two, because most of them will only have one on there. But we're just trying to get them off now. And my dad's already in here, but we managed to get one off, but because of the body lift, we're finding it hard to actually access the where the spark plugs are, and all of this assembly here will need to come off so we can get under the row 3 here. But that's standard, but this is literally one of the smallest engine bays for space, the Prado 90. So as you can see, it's really crammed in there. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, it should be all right.
Make sure the spark plug, whenever you're putting a thread into another thread, like a male into a female, you've got to do it finger tight so you make sure you don't cross thread it, and then torque it up to about half a hair torque, so it's firm but not too brutal, and then you won't strip the thread, and it's easy to get out as well.
Okay guys, so what we're doing here, we're just taping the socket onto the extension here, just because there's been times, I think this has happened to my dad before, but this will be stuck on the spark plug when it's inside there and you can't actually get it out. So this way, taping it on, there's no way that's coming off, and you can have confidence when you put it down there you'll actually get it back. So that's the extension on that. Now over here I'm going good. I'm taking apart the all this sort of air box here that's connected to the engine. These are literally all held on just by like Phillips head screws. There's 2 more up here and there's 1 down here. And so I'm going to take this off as well, and then pretty much we'll be able to get access to all the spark plugs in here. So this side will be the easy side. That side that my dad's on is the hard side, because back in that corner all that stuff's in the way. So those 2 will be pretty easy, but that will be really hard, and then these 3 will be a fly through. So yeah, I'm just trying to place everything out on the trampoline the way I've put it in, but it'll be more of a matter of just putting it back together and just remembering how I took it apart. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see how we go.
When you're putting it, say you put it fully in, and what happens is it breaks there and this stays in. So what you got to do is when you put it in, you virtually just got to do that.
Put it like half
very,
on.
very carefully.
Yeah.
It's very tricky on mine, especially. Yours is probably easier.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so guys, if you didn't catch that, this tape is actually catching when we put it inside the engine. So in my dad's 105 series, it doesn't. So we have to take the tape off and then just hope when we put it on this that it doesn't get stuck on it and stay in there. But while we're here, you can see the difference between the old one and the new one. These ones probably done about 28,000 Ks, I'd say, so a little bit overdue. But yeah, my dad was saying they're not even that bad, but yeah, it'd be good to get some new ones in there. And we've taken this off as well, so we've just put that up there because this is connected to the LPG system. So now we just have to take these 3 off, and we should be able to swap them off pretty good. But yeah, this will be a really easy side to fix, but you do have to dismantle pretty much the whole air duct system from the engine to the air filter. But yeah, my dad's just on that tricky one now. So yeah, we're just going to take out this middle one now. So my dad taught me, line it up and then see if you can crack it first. Should go. There we go. Well, after a few, you should just be able to do it finger tight, really. Like, yeah, that's what you do?
Yeah.
Take that off. And then just undo it with your fingers, so it's just easier. And when you're tying it up, make sure you undo it with your, do it up with your fingers so you don't cross thread it. And it should just come out like so. And we'll take that one out. We're going to grab a new one. So yeah, the Bosch ones are good, and they're the cheap ones as well. So I'll take that one out, put that rubbish over there. So my dad taught me, when you put it in like halfway on the bolt, sort of just like that. Because if you put it all the way in, it's going to pretty much, the socket will come off and be stuck down there forever. So now, tightening up, nice and easy, just finding where the thread is. I'm pretty sure I found it straight away. And we get to a point where it's tight, there it is. Chuck the big socket on. There we go, so that's tight now. So now putting it back together. With this pretty much, just grab the part, this part has the, what'd you say, the coils on it?
Yeah.
The ignition coils. So this goes on like that, and then you plug that electric wire back in there like so. And then grab your little bolt that goes in here. And then finger tie that on as well. And do that up with the socket as well.
Alright, this is interesting that these 4 plugs seem to be similar, although these 3 have a tiny bit more oil around the top part of the thread. I'm not quite sure why. Their wear pattern on all the elements in the twin sparks seems to be pretty similar. This one's a bit of an outlier. This is from the right rear of the bank, and that's got a lot of oil on it. And this is from the left. Both these plugs were loose in their seated position, and obviously this one's got a lot of carbon on it, and I reckon a lot of exhaust gases have passed from out of the cylinder.
Yeah.
And you can actually smell the raw fuel on it actually, as we started it before. So that's interesting. So yeah, just a bit of a telltale sign of how the cylinders are running.
Yeah.
Pistons.
And you said this one also at the top was on a bit of an angle?
Yeah, it was a bit, this thread was loose as well, which means the spark is probably, you know, probably not a lot in it, but it was very, very loose.
Compared to the others, these ones are immaculate. So yeah, they're interesting to know, guys. Yeah, you can tell by the colour of them if they're loose or not, but pretty obvious. But yeah, we just thought we'd show you that. But yeah, now all the spark plugs are in the car, and I've just done this side. So now we're going to reassemble all this air duct, and Dad's side's pretty much done already because he didn't have any of that. And then we'll start her up and hope she runs. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see if she starts. Squeaky boy.
Just leave it there for a few minutes, let the motor warm up.
Just to let you know, it was interesting. When I swapped those spark plugs over, the car actually drove better. I just did a lap of the block here, and I was driving uphill, and I noticed there was a bit more power, and it was willing to go further. So I really wish I'd done that service before the long weekend when we went to Rome and did Central full driving. But I think it's because those 2 back spark plugs were leaking. So there you go. It turns out it is good to redo spark plugs when they're actually due. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one, and I hope you learned something. Remember, we're not mechanics, we're just doing our best, so we probably did some things wrong, whatever. You guys let us know, and we'll see you in the next one.